Here are 3 tips for data visualization. Tip number 1, don't use only scatter plots. There are a lot of other options out there when it comes to data visualization. For the June 2021 PA, they're now giving you an entire cheat sheet where you can use violin plots, bivariate histograms, hex plots, column plots, dot plots. You can add smoothing splines, confidence intervals, error bars, and so forth. So if you have 99 exam candidates and they're all using the same generic scatter plot, and then you come in there with a nice hex plot with a gradient color scheme and a lot of, very creative but also illustrative and eye-catching graphics, that is going to get you the most points on the data viz questions. Tip number 2 is to label everything. Actuaries are very specific about documentation. If you don't have a type A personality, then get one before taking the exam, because you need to describe things. It's different when you're giving a live presentation versus a written report, because the grader is only going to see what you put on the page. So add labels to your graphs, add subtitles underneath the graphs. Make sure that in your report, when you reference the parts of the graph, that you refer to specific colors. Also, just practice explaining different types of graphs. It sounds really simple and it's quite repetitive, but you should be able to just type out a 3 to 5 sentence explanation for every single type of graph. The final tip is to use tables. I know this is a data visualization lesson, but using tables very complementary to your visualizations. That allows people to both look up at your graph and see the pattern, and then look down and see the results in a tabular format, especially for actuaries who are used to looking at spreadsheets all day. And remember, this exam is graded by actuaries, volunteers, and so we have a tendency to prefer to look at data in a table format. So those are my top 3 tips for using data visualization on Exam PA.